A lot of women in perimenopause who have symptoms are told that it's just anxiety or this is just a part of perimenopause or menopause. But sometimes there's another piece of the puzzle: POTS, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. POTS is a form of dysautonomia, meaning the part of your nervous system that controls your heart rate, your blood pressure, temperature regulation, and digestion, and it's not regulating the way it should. Here's what often happens in POTS. When you stand up, the blood pools down in your feet, in your legs, and your abdomen, and that means that less blood gets to your brain and to your heart. So your body tries to compensate by cranking your heart rate way up. That can feel like your heart is racing, or you feel shaky or dizzy. You can feel exhausted and maybe even nauseous. You can also have brain fog, fatigue, and shortness of breath, or feeling like your body just can't handle stress anymore. And all of that is pretty scary. And because estrogen affects blood pressure and fluid balance and the autonomic nervous system, hormonal shifts during perimenopause can make all of this feel so much worse. But I want to make a distinction here. POTS is not the same thing as vasovagal syncope, which is just a fancy way of saying fainting or passing out. Although POTS and vasovagal syncope can overlap. With vasovagal episodes, the nervous system overreacts to triggers like heat and dehydration and standing too long and pain and sorry, but needles or emotional stress. And instead of the heart rate going up, with vasovagal syncope, the heart rate and blood pressure can suddenly drop. And that can make you feel hot and sweaty and nauseous and give you gray or tunnel vision. It can give you ringing in your ears or make you feel like you need to go lay down, like immediately. And some people actually experience both. So what can help? Hydration. And some people can benefit from adding electrolytes like salt, but obviously you have to check with your provider to make sure that that's appropriate for you. And then compression socks or abdominal compression to help reduce the blood pooling. And then avoid overheating, like hot showers, avoiding heat and humidity, because those are huge triggers. Also, smaller meals can help some people. And then exercise often needs to look different at first. A lot of POTS protocol exercises start with exercises where you're not fighting gravity, like recumbent bike, which is basically a stationary bike with back support, rowing machines, or mat Pilates. Swimming is good too. And this is because when you're upright, more blood pools in your lower body. And over time, a lot of people gradually build tolerance to upright exercises. If this sounds familiar, don't let someone dismiss you as it's just anxiety or this is just a natural part of aging. If you want help figuring out what labs, symptoms, and questions to ask your doctor, I have a couple free doctor question guides linked in my bio. So you can screenshot those or download those, and they're free.